Do you ever just try to speak and then it just literally doesn't happen? Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of LWIG. Last week in gaming, I asked you guys what games you guys think should be ported to the Switch and why, if you so felt necessary to explain yourself. And here's what you guys had to say. Spider-Man 2, cause who needs this? When you can have the OG web-slinging wall-running game, the definitive Spider-Man game on the Nintendo GameCube / PlayStation 2 / I think it was, I don't know, I just know I played it on GameCube. I want just the biking game from Wii Sports Resort. Nothing else, just the biking. You know what, why would you want the biking when you could have the running game from Wii Fit? I can't think of anything else I'd rather do than run. How long can I keep this up? I would port Wii Sports so that I could finally use the wrist straps and break another one of my controllers with it, just like the Wii. I think the entire point of the wrist straps is so you don't break the I think you're using them wrong if you're managing to break. You're doing something's up here. This isn't right. Webkins, can I just say, I am so upset by the fact that Webkins deletes accounts. Listen, just because I haven't used my account in like a solid decade does not mean I don't want to go back and visit my old animals. Not only now are they lost in the physical realm because I don't know what happened to like my 30 Webkins, they are now also lost in the virtual realm because I can never log into my account again. Do you know how much time, how many times I had to log in to do that stupid gem mining game? Honey Pop with motion controls and vibration. Typical overly sexualized response, but I mean, if they're gonna port Honey Pop, they better make use of that HD rumble. You know what I'm saying, boy? You know what I'm saying? I would have big rigs ported to Switch, yes, because all I want to do on the Switch is phase through mountains and buildings, all while going 300 miles an hour. It is the best racing game released. Forza, it's got nothing on it. Asphalt, nothing. I don't know any other racing games because I don't play racing games, so they got nothing on it. A bit of a cop-out answer here, but for the love of God, please PictoChat for Switch. Man, the hours that I could pass by PictoChatting with my friends, sending them curse words and phallic objects just to see the shock on their face. Those were truly the good old days. BMX XXX, wow, that's a lot of X's. Because who would not? Is this like a real thing? Because how do I get it? Legend of Thick Fish, Breath of These Nuts. Got him! I would like to see Skyrim 2 Electric Boogaloo be ported to the Switch because it just works. Todd Howard, please, please, for the love of all that is good in this world, give us what we want. I'd port The Last of Us just so I could play this really dark game with a controller that looks like a cute little puppy. Being that I just beat The Last of Us literally last night, and there were moments where I had to stop playing because I got so scared. I don't play scary games, so keep that in mind. I'm a big fat baby when it comes to scary games. I think having the contrast of that game with a cute puppy controller, I think it helped me. I'd choose Shrek Extra Large from the GameCube, the only Shrek game deserving of a port to the Nintendo Switch. I'm just kidding, they all deserve a port. Okay, so this one, okay, I'm not gonna read because it's really long, but pause the video here because he probably gives the best explanation of how Mario Sunshine could work as a port I think I've ever seen. Very thorough, top tier, give it a read. I enjoyed reading it, so like, you know, yeah. All 59 Game & Watch games ported to the Switch with HD graphics of just black LED people and objects. I mean, I feel like this goes with the Virtual Boy games where like I think if they were to release like a bundle of all of them on like Virtual Console or something like that, I think that'd actually be kind of neat because like again these games are like, you know, part of history. Like these were Nintendo's first games. So like I don't know, I wouldn't really mind that. I wouldn't want to pay $60 for it, obviously. The games are like 30 years old, so, you know, there's that. But like, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to go back and play all of the old Game & Watch games. I want Hannah Montana from the Nintendo DS to be ported to the Switch because I want the best of both worlds. Thank you for this. Maybe this game could just potentially hold us over until Miley Cyrus finally decides to do a Hannah Montana comeback tour. Please, please, please! I want YouTube on my Switch so that I can watch everyone's favorite puzzle tuber anywhere. JacobsOcarina. How many puzzles does one man have to blow up to destroy the reputation that he is a puzzle tuber? I don't understand. Why? Legend of Thick Fish, Skyward Fish, port for Switch. The picture for this, I'm astonished. Why does Fat Jacob mesh so well into Girahim? I don't know why. It like actually kind of fits. It's a very realistic game cover, so kudos to you, Cam. I want Virtual Boy game for Switch just so we would be able to play those games without getting our eyes tired. I think the proper term would be without our eyes bleeding. Me, along with probably a lot of other people, I feel like I kind of want, I don't know how quality the games are on the Virtual Boy, but I feel like being able to play those games in like a virtual console or like a bundle release somehow, I think that'd be really cool just to kind of see that little piece of Nintendo's forbidden history that they never want to mention. Zelda 4 Swords or 4 Swords Adventures. Imagine it. Online on the Switch, it would be like Triforce Heroes on the 3DS. How dope would that be? As an avid Zelda fan, not really ever being able to play 4 Swords Adventures because of the limitations that you have to have 4 people, and just in order to do it, it's a pain in the butt, and I probably will never get to play that game unless they do port it at some point in the future. So this is actually a port that like me as well as many other Zelda fans would probably really like, just for the sense of being able to practically play this game that apparently is supposed to be really good. So I don't know, I haven't even gotten to play Triforce Heroes really because I haven't found like a group of 3 people to play it with. So yeah, it's sad life. And lastly, LWIG, the movie, the game. Ooh, now that's like a new meta. And you know, I'll have EA make it so I can make all that money off those fine microtransactions. It feels great. Speaking of EA, they're the topic of our next LWIG. So EA is very widely known for being a shithole of a company. Woo! I'm gonna say it. Actually, everybody says it. So, anyway, they always like to toot their horn about how single-player games don't work. And Spider-Man right here is a fine testament how single-player games without microtransactions do work. So the question for next LWIG is, what franchise / game is EA going to ruin next, and how are they going to do it? Because we know they love to ruin our favorite games. So leave your answers in the comments below or tweet me at JacobsOcarina using hashtag LWIGEA. Yeah, sounds good. Alright guys, I look forward to reading your answers / I don't know, not reading them? I read them, so like, okay, bye!